Let's bring in some bass. everybody.
Welcome to Tokyo. God damn it! Like it just, I didn't even say anything yet. Okay, God damn it. Okay, cool. I wanted to have an important stream and God damn it. Yeah, because I feel like, God damn it, dude, just, you're gonna ruin. Anyway, welcome to welcome to a Tokyo Machine stream. I will, today, we will be, it's a very important stream. Because we're gonna, God damn it. Welcome to a Tokyo Machine land. To the, like, I stream on Twitch and it's like fun and, oh, I'm off camera. Okay, I can't be off camera. Let's keep it like this. Let's keep it like professional. We got so many new people in the chat today. Xylokill, what are we talking about today? I'll get to that when the time comes. Get to the... Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Relax. We got Justin Hawks in the building! Am I clipping? Audio-wise? Yeah, we're just chatting about music today. Justin Hawks! Clip. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, that was uncalled for. That wasn't nice. That wasn't even a yoy. It was more like just a yo. Not really. Exactly. That's deserved. Like that one was on point. I don't mind that one. Toki, did you eat the OTT? No, but I have a pretty sick OTT COVID mask. Did I show it on stream? I think I showed it. It's Xylokill says, no feedback today. I missed the IRL yapping streams. Well, we can have an IRL, but like in my studio. How about that? Like a session where we just hang out. I was gonna have someone on the other side of the voice chat on Discord, but they flaked out last minute. So, it's still an important stream, though. Don't get me wrong. It's alright. Everybody has their own, stuff to do. Yapping streams. Can you guys define a yapping stream to me? I wanna make sure I understand what you mean. Make Vital Mask instead. Woo! Now that I can sign up for. Now that is something I can respect. Smug Lyric says, I just switched to Bitwig and it's way better. I can see why it's popular. Well, that's the thing. It's definitely not f***ing popular. Like whenever I say Bitwig, everybody's like, what? The what? Oh, you mean, is it a tracker? But there are multiple people who are using it to using its full capacity. One of them is Back Computer. Actually, let's play a Back Computer track. I think I had it somewhere here. But see, like with this track, there's a cool little thing you can do, like an instrument selector, and it just like. Oh, Rocket Start says, I think you mean buttwig, bucko. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. Bitwig, Quinge.
Just joking.
Justin, good to have you here, dude. We're quite the bunch. If you guys are here for the first time, and go to exclamation point Discord, or type that in rather in the chat, because that's how you get to the Discord, and that's where you can also talk. But not during this. Don't do it now. Let's do it. Let's do it after the stream. Okay, cool. Cool. Crank is. Hey. Says Abrahamji. We got Abrahamji. We got Justin Hawks. We got Ejian Gray. We got Enlightenment 56. We got Kilo Eve. We got Inklord. We got Majestic Striker. We got Toki Fan 122. We got Xylo Kill. We got Smug Lyric. We got Rocket Start. We got Vubo Benali. We got Taylor. We got Dookie Cannon. We got fucking Cirrus Fox. We got fucking Coal Mine. We got The Mattiism. We got Modus. We got WP 1010101. We got who is it? We got DJ Transponder. We got Level 3. We got fucking the Mr. Bundle. We got DJ Level. I already said that. We got Woomy Star. We got I Am Miyochi. But you know what we don't got right now? Time to do SoundCloud feedbacks. I mean, do you guys want to do SoundCloud feedbacks, or should we just talk? Because talking is in my name. You know what I mean? Talk yo machine. Like, WP says, you need to relax. Talk to us, says Ejian Gray. Well, that was a disaster, by the way, wasn't it? I don't know if you guys followed that story. Haley Welch, I think her name was. Poor girl, actually. I don't know. Is she a poor girl at this point? Ginger Gruber says, as a non-producer, the SoundCloud feedback can be a little confusing. But hey, how many viewers do we usually have? I don't like, this is the thing. I don't know if I said this before. I think I did. I do my very best not to know how many viewers we got, so I don't think about that. But when you think about it, we got like 35 goddamn people in the raffle each time, sometimes 40 plus. So if, let's say it's 60 people watching, I mean, that's a huge percentage of people who want to have their track reviewed. The Mattiism says, question for Toki Machine, have any words of encouragement? I'm stressed out from moving. Oh, you moving? Is it a big move, or is it like, because it depends. You gotta think about the future, dude. Moving and setting up your new stuff in your new apartment or house is like the coolest. Like, you get to decorate, you get to put everything exactly how you want. It's just like, it's like the first 2 weeks with a new girlfriend. That's kind of the vibe, in my opinion. You get to just like, it's like, wow, it's a brand new place. I'm gonna put my thing here, and the table will go here. Like, it's just such a good feeling, in my opinion. I think you should be feeling the opposite of stressed out. I think this is exciting. You know what I mean? Big move, new location as an adult this time. Ooh, I see. Yeah, my big move was also as an adult already. Freshly. Banzai64 says, decorate your girlfriend. Alright. Nat470, this stream made my day. 20 minutes in, and I already feel amazing. See, I don't even need the button that retracts my ball sack into my body. I can just kind of get into that vibe.
Amazing!
You know what I mean? See what I mean? Like, it's just, I didn't press anything.
Holy shit!
You know what I mean? Like, it's natural. It's a thing that has been with me since I can remember. Ever since I was a little boy. Any tips on growing up on SoundCloud? I don't know. I do nothing on SoundCloud. Shout out to SoundCloud. Shout out to SoundCloud. Rocket Start Music says Explorers of the Internet is carrying SoundCloud. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if you follow Explorers of the Internet. I happen to be lucky enough to be on their secret Discord server. Whatever. Yeah, those guys fuck. Let me just say that. I actually played didn't I play? No, I played a Kamatech remix of Conga Bonga. Question for Tokyo Machine, are you remixing more K-pop songs? Not in the near future, nope. That was the only one for Takeover. It was the only one this year. Rocket Start says, I need a back-to-back with EOTI and Lupus Kitty. Bro, I mean, I was this close to playing London with Glade Paling, literally later this year, but it's getting pushed. Those freaking eel guys. Not a back-to-back. It was supposed to just be just they were gonna be there. Like that's about it. Smug Lyric says, Toki, isn't it annoying to see bots and fake accounts spamming you with messages? I'm just sick of it. Are you talking about Instagram? Because that's where the annoyance happens most of the time. If so, yes. Because I don't know. Like Instagram has like Meta needs to up their game when it comes to censorship and stuff like that, or just bots in general. But so does YouTube. Like YouTube comments, someone could just like spam bomb a YouTube video within half a minute, and it's like 100 comments, just like AI slop kind of shit. SoundCloud does that too? SoundCloud has that issue too? Oh damn, I didn't know that. See, I'm not that much on SoundCloud. I just vibe coded a whole app for it, and it's whatever. I don't care. AI got that
Sloppy.
That's right. Okay, I'll speak, vampire. Tokyo, then I shout out my streamer friend. Let me figure that out. Was that vampire enough? I don't think I was vampire. I think this was more like, what was that? Question for Tokyo Machine, how difficult was it to create a label? Easy, because I got a great partnership with my management and with Andrew Spellman and with Game Shrimp. Fantastic team. It was the easiest thing. I was super hands-off at the beginning. Only later, when it came to A&R, I used to do a bunch of A&R, but now it's just, there's just too much stuff happening. It's hard for me to follow that much in my life. But it's awesome. Honestly, like having a label and being able to bring all the people that I used to look up to and still do from, over a decade ago, and having them under my wing, releasing the same cool goddamn music that I've always loved, and knowing that we're all friends now, like it's just such a great feeling, dude. Shout out to Champo. But like unironically this time. Why isn't Hotshot in the GD music library? That's a great question. That's a Monster Cat question. Rocket Star, how did I meet Andrew and Michael? They approached me online. They did amazing assets for me, just like out of nowhere. They were really interested in working together. We're talking about like, this is right around after COVID, like we're talking 2020, 2021. That's probably the time when all this happened. We got a first time chat from Mr. Chippy. Welcome. I need to put you guys on the spot when it comes to first time chatters. This is very important so you don't get too comfy. Rap wave music. What do you think about layering? And very important. Very important. in everything. Maybe not with kicks. There's some really good kicks already out there that don't need any layering, but everything else, pretty much. Oh yeah, don't layer a sub unless you want to go crazy like AU5 and all the other people who do stereo sub. Some great techniques there, but I'm not into it. DJ Girth, respect for the name. Are you the developer of Dead as Disco? Nope. Nope. The developer? Nope, I am not. But I love Dead as Disco. Toki, how did you meet Dyson from Automatic? Did you needed a vocalist? Oh, so this is awesome. We actually met in Los Angeles. This was during the Monstercat writing camp. This is something that Monstercat do in LA in their big LA mansion where they have multiple studios. And the main you guys have, if you follow Monstercat, you've definitely seen that studio in plenty of places. Dyson was one of the vocalists that was just hanging around there during the writer's camp, and I was like, yeah, cool. I want to listen to some of the Dyson samples. I listened to some of the songs. I picked one that I really liked from her repertoire, and I was like, hey, do you want to make something like this and just like melodic with like a vocal break, and it would be like a house track that's like oriented about going fast or something like that. She was really into it. We spent like an entire day in LA doing that. DJ Mattyism. Christopher Talking Machine. How do I make my songs less hollow? Hallow. I don't like being hallow. I mean hollow, like empty. It's actually, that's a very interesting issue to have. Because when it comes to like you guys might have already also noticed that on SoundCloud feedbacks in general, that a lot of the tracks are just filled with elements because whoever made them just wants to show off and wants to do like a full vertical slice of their entire track within like 30 seconds. So they cram like a ton of elements into a drop, like just tons of that shit. But what I would suggest is minimize the amount of elements and instruments and synths and stabs and stuff like that, and instead cherry pick the best ones and saturate them to the point where you feel like, okay, now I have a little bit of room here, and I can fill it up with something. But if you start with that, you feel like your tracks are hollow from the beginning, you definitely need to add some elements. Just what I would suggest is you look through an EQ, check which frequencies are kind of missing. If you have like a chord that you're doing like a super saw chord or something, change some notes. Do an octave lower. All of a sudden you'll be like, oh shit, this fills up the lower mids for the entire synth group for me. Change some notes for like a super saw chord. Like if you're doing a bunch of those, like any sort of chords, changing just like two notes, an octave lower and an octave higher would just could literally alter the feel of a track entirely. We got Pen Gun XX with a first time chat. Hello. Optimus Prime Feet Kisser says, Toki, I love you. Thanks. Ejon Gray says, use Vision 4X and or millimeters and how much. Yeah, I actually own both, and the Vision 4X is so CPU heavy for me. Like if I were to make music on stream and use it, it would just be a disaster. I don't know why. Maybe they updated it, but last time I used it was about a year ago and very tough. Whereas millimeters by Direct, shout out Direct, is phenomenal. I mean, I'm looking at it right now, like right here, boom, millimeters, all the time, forever. They updated it a long time ago. Cool. So it's no longer super CPU intensive, because what I remember was just like frame drops. As soon as I turned on OBS, it's just like a frame drop after frame drop. Pretty wild. The Tone Ducky Guy music production stream when? I don't know. Maybe next week. We'll see. Mr. Chippy, trying to get you to read this, lol. Just wanted to quickly say hello and thank you for being one of the biggest inspirations in Saber's review music. Thank you so much, dude, Mr. Chippy. Thank you. Smug Lyric. Toki, what is the best way to distort a bass and tear out without ruining it? You know what? Like, I've noticed that a lot of the tear out stuff that actually, works is convolution. Convolution reverb that you, like, crank up and still control. Crank up convolution and then saturate it. You have so many different impulses you can try out. Bitwig has a built-in convolver or convolution, I think. I can't remember what it's actually called. And it's awesome, man. Like, I love these convolution things. Oh, the different responses you can do. Rocket Star, ever keep touch with Yakko from the Bad Boy collab? That trap house combo goes really hard. Actually, yeah, I do. I do like the track. I still actually play it. It actually is not bad. These I like want to toot my own horn, but like the sound, even though this was like, I don't know, 2 years ago. No, when was that? That was like 2018, 2019. That was 6-7 years ago. But I do not keep in touch with Yakko, unfortunately. Question for Talking Machine. I made color bass for the first time and Slugs said it sounded hollow. Like, what would you, dude, yeah, saturate. Saturation, add an element. Just check which part of the spectrum is empty and just try to fill it with something. I can give you some suggestions, depending on which part of the spectrum is missing something, in your case. Yeah, like 7 years ago. When did we make Bad Boy? When was that made? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. One sec. I think Bad Boy was made in, but like, it all depends really if Yakko will be down to even like work on something in the future. Because honestly, we are not like, I would have to check basically. I remember, it's the awesome part about the song though, is I remember that the track that was released on Monstercat, it had fucking billboards in China. I don't know if WP can actually confirm something like this. But it literally had like a total, like a campaign. I saw someone recorded like a video, and it was a video of a bus stop, and it had like a rolling thing on the wall, and literally it was like Bad Boy by Talking Machine and Yakko, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how much money was spent on that kind of campaign? I wonder if this is normal in China for like Western stuff. I wonder, but anyway. We got a question from, wait. Oh, I need to scroll up. What the fuck? Yeah, but Rocket Star says, Bad Boy is underrated fab of mine and has some dope art. Yeah, this is all Game Shrimp. Game Shrimp is honestly phenomenal when it comes to all that kind of stuff. I was 12 that time. You were 12 when Bad Boy came out? That's crazy. Jesus. How am I already thirsty? One sec. Ah, that's the homegirl Milk Chan. Yes, that's Milk and Afixa. I don't know if you guys know, but this is a Chumpo track. It's whatever. It's my label. I just have a music label. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't care. It's a little cool little music label that's hosting all the coolest fucking artists in the EDM scene. It's whatever. Like, it's fine. The Maddieism says, I added Rocket to my nostalgia playlist. Alright. It's whatever. This is a small, yeah. Yeah, Cloak. Did you really hear that Champo is pretty cool? Did you? Mr. Chirpy. Wait, why isn't it showing up? Oh, there we go. Mr. Chirpy with a Prime sub. Thanks. Dude, I don't need the button. I can do the high-pitched voice. Check it out.
High-pitched sub. Oh my god. Delicious. It's delicious and nutritious.
Holy fuck, I should probably stop at this point. Woomy Star says, so like, what's the important stuff that you were yapping about? What did you need to talk to us? Basically, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm working on something really cool for Discord. But I don't want to like jinx too much. Yoy. And I don't know if people even like the kind of stuff that's like 24/7 live streaming kind of stuff. But I was thinking, picture this. Champo FM. 24/7 live stream of Champo music with commercials, with interviews, with like everything is based in a jungle. You'll have like a visual. You'll have like fucking like all the artists like Guy Arthur will be like digging something in the background. Like it will be like a whole little universe. So I'm working on that because vibe coding is fucking easy. But I'll probably have it done probably around spring. But it's something that I really wanted to get going. And I wanted to, what I always like to do is to get people's advice and suggestions on what to do because AI can only go so far. Humans win, always. So I was thinking, if you guys have any kind of suggestions for anything that would go together well with that, like any sort of like picture, those like, what are they called? The chill girl, the one that's just like typing, like just writing something in her notebook, like these 24/7 chill cow streams or whatever. That, but Champo. But like with fake commercials, fake like lo-fi girl. There we go. Like with fake commercials from the Champo Island about like jungle stuff, like silly, like just like reports, like news reports from what happened in the jungle and like lore about all the artists that we have on the label. Like just bring it all into like a tiny little planet universe that you could always tune into and just listen to some Champo stuff. I think it's cool. Hype train. Whoa! Let's go. Maybe an egg hatchet. I love that. I could vibe code like a Champo Tamagotchi app where you could like take care of a little Champo and grow him and stuff. Ejan Gray! Oh crap, I was on delay the whole time, sorry. Ejan Gray! With a gifted Subaroni. With queso. The DJ Closet. I miss when the Champo album covers told a sort of story before they would change to a vinyl design. Yeah. We just needed to dial it down on the costs for a while, but trust me, it's things are actually picking up. I'm actually really surprised how well things are going. We got Devil Bay with a gifted community Subaroni with Ranch. Whoa! We got Ejan Gray again! With another gifted Subaroni. Just Distic. What if Champo FM had mixed transitions between music when there are no ads? Oh shit. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's dude. I mean, no, that would be too difficult. That would be too wild because you would no, there's no way. It has to be a random shuffle. Cloak says, I mean, if you wanted to do 3D arts, my guy for my label is pretty cheap. 3D, not really. This is gonna be 2D, 2.5D. So think like parallax stuff. Game Shrimp is phenomenal at that, and I'll just animate it. WP, thank you. Smug Lyric, will you ever do a collab with the Fat Rat? Imagine how cool an orchestral tear out Tokyo Machine. Damn. The Fat Rat, we actually planned to do that. We planned to do it 6 years ago, but plans changed. We were in Amsterdam at ADE. We met over there. We spent some time together. But yeah, I think we went different directions. I think to the point of, I'm not sure. It was a long time ago. I haven't really talked to him. We took some photos already, just in case. just like photos together. Like we do that very often. People just do that in general. Hey, in case we do make a collab, let's make a photo together right now so we can post it 7 years from now. I did that with Snail's House too in Tokyo. It was funny. I'm giving you guys too much meta backstage, what's the word? Behind the scenes shit. Question for Tokyo. I have a lot of ideas for games. What do you think about Chumpo style rhythm Dark Souls game? Jesus Christ. Well, fuck, dude. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't want to vibe code that though. That would take like a year of my life. Just for fun. A bunch of us artists should collab anyway. I don't know, do you guys want to do SoundCloud feedback? We totally could. I'm ready, just in case. We could, we're talking about drawing. Cool. When we start, Tokyo Machine and Skybreak collab would make so much sense. You and Sky, yeah, dude. So me and Sky, Jack, we, when I was in New York, when my ear got busted, like the name of the track, god damn it. We were sitting in a studio for like 3-4 hours. We actually did start a track, but we kind of want to start something new because Skybreak's style changed, my style changed. But yeah, I'm working on some collabs that you guys have always wanted me to do, so good times coming. Really good times coming. One of them is so nostalgic for me too. I think I said that on the previous stream too. WP, hire me for Chumpo pixel art, $0 per year. I mean, yeah, there's definitely some stuff that in the Chumpo FM thing will be useful as a pixel art. I'm thinking about like what I used to have on Twitch around COVID. Behind me was the Toki 5000, where all the fan art was displayed throughout the whole stream. It was like a 3.5 hour gallery of all your fan art, whatever it was. Because I don't know if you know, there's an Instagram account that's kind of dormant right now because I haven't updated since, I don't know, 2022. There was an Instagram account called Tokyo Machine Fan Art on Instagram, where I think there's like 500 posts of all the crazy fan art you guys have been doing for the past years. But yeah, I haven't updated it in years. Tokyo Machine at X Virtual Riot when? Soon. Unbelievably soon. Oh yeah, speaking of collabs, he's one too, for sure. Cool. Someone said yes when I asked for SoundCloud feedback for sure, so that's good. I'm gonna enter my server. I hit my little enter my little admin panel. Make sure everything's in check. cool. Green face. Green life. There we go. The missions are closed, but we can do it. I wish I had Hades. Hades. I've met her twice. But we never really talked. Just kind of hung around in the same room. WP says, I missed Vincent yesterday because I slept. Okay. Yeah. That last track last night or yesterday was definitely probably the one that needs the most work out of Vincent's tracks. It's I kind of picked it apart. Xylokill says, if you guys ever need a visual guy for shows or teasers, music videos, I do visuals. I've done music videos. Yeah, oh, you've done visuals for Temanite? Oh shit, I didn't know that. And he uses them live? Thank you, Taylor. I'll check it out. It's Cresty says, I just got your best of vinyl for Christmas, and it's so cool to have that on vinyl. I know. I'm surprised how well it sold. All of it. I can't remember how many hundreds of copies it was, but it sold out within like 2 to 3 hours. And it was... Now, I'm meeting... I don't know if Random is in the chat, but when I met him in Houston, he said that he managed to grab one off eBay for like... I can't remember the price, but it was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm glad we did that though. I kind of wish we did more copies because they sold out way too quick. More presses. It's Gracie says, I got it for my brother. Me and him have bonded so much over your music. I gotta thank you for that. Thank you. Cresty, appreciate you. That's nice. How long have I been using Vital for? I don't know. Like 3 years? 2 years? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we might be doing SoundClouds. It's actually, private links work. Yep. Submission link is TokyoMachine.live. Because we're doing... Jackpot Trackpot. Oh, I just realized I'm still on EQ APO. I'm going to turn it off now. It's going to be loud. Watch out. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, I need to figure it out. Someone in the chat yesterday was talking about EQ APO being driver bass, driver level. So I'm going to have to figure out how I can hear my APO profile and the stream just hears raw signal. Got some dead pixels on my cam view? What? Where? Really? Previous one? Oh crap. Where? I don't want a dead pixel. On the sound wall in the back. Sound wall. There? Here? The fuck? I don't see it. On the layout I have. It's not a dead pixel, it's a UI issue. Dead pixel on the SoundCloud thing? God damn it! Shut up. Right here? Dead pixel here? I don't see it. Line above my head. What? Where? Are you guys trolling me? I feel trolled. Above my head, white paint. Which one? The main cam? This one? There's a line here somewhere? What the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why am I a ballerina? Oh, the other one. Okay. This one. Okay, where? Point me to it. Okay, I'm pointing my finger here. Do I go left or right? Trackpad cam. Okay, cool. Ow. All right, I get it. Where? It's in the split. God damn it. It's in the split view right above my head. Same height as the number of tracks. Oh, here somewhere? Oh, what? Oh, what the hell is this? What the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. Lol. I have no clue. Wait, well, let me investigate. What the fuck? Wait, but does it show up here? Oh no, okay, so it's a SoundCloud thing. What could it be? Oh, I know what it is. Do I? Do I? 1 second. I think I know what it is. Hold up. How about now? Fixed? Yeah. Yeah, my, because I'm doing display capture instead of window capture because it's ridiculous. There's, you know, you guys don't even want to know. Great. The window was just misaligned. I think you were seeing like an edge of a window or something. I think you were seeing like, let me move that window again. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's my back button. That's my little secret back button. That's what it was. Yeah. Totally not scary display capture. And look, I can change the color of the background too. I got a separate button. I got a little gradient. I can do black. I can do white. And of course, transparent. No, not yet. Not yet, Xylokill. My next stream is Wednesday. I'll do my very best to have it then, I promise. Actually, it shouldn't be that difficult. Like, it's all authentication. How I was planning to have this is when you go to your menu is gonna look different. But I got my special admin menu, whatever. Pre-screen queue, you guys have something else, and I was thinking, right next to your name, it should say like, "Yo, Tokyo Machine sub." You know, like with a premium star and stuff like that, with the premium logo. Dookie Cannon. Wow. Now please show us exactly how you vibe coded it all step by step. Sure. 1 second. Let me pull up my laptop real quick. Open the queue. There's oh right. Okay, cool. Should we start submissions? Let's do it. Let's just do it, folks. You ready? Opening submissions! If you're a music producer, go to tokyomachine.live and submit your songs. It might not be that many because I didn't really tell anybody that we're going to be doing music feedback today, but we got 7. We got 12. Okay, we got 12. Okay, it's not that bad. It was more last time. We might actually go through all of them. Dude, imagine we go through all of them and I don't have to clear the queue. That's never happened. Toki, don't care too much about what? Oh, don't take too much. Don't take too much. Freudian slip. Oh, fuck. My bad. Thank you, Hatecore. Cool. 21 in the raffle. Schmaffle. Okay, I'll let you guys wait. This is now an IRL sitting stream. Cool. If you're a music producer, go to tokyomachine.live, and if you have some tracks on SoundCloud, even if they're private, you can totally submit them into our stream. And I'm going to raffle about 15 plus tracks. Depends how fast they go. You know, you might have noticed that recently I've been trying to kind of, maybe not rapid fire this stuff, but like just kind of go faster when it comes to feedback, because I've noticed a lot of you have been never even feedback once. And you've been at this stream for streaks. And this is something I've just noticed. For example, Wrathwave has reached a 5-stream streak. Xylokill, 10 stream streak. You've been here for 10 streams in a row. That's crazy. Majestic Striker, 3 streaks. 3, Artistic ND, 7. Ginger Gerber, 10. Tokifan, 7. Taylor, 10. You guys are nuts. Appreciate you. Here's some applause. Thank you for that. Xylokill says, please be harsher on people who aren't here this time. Yesterday was fucked up. Yeah, dude. When you said that out of 18, 10 were not in the chat, I couldn't believe it. But then I double checked in the VOD, and I still couldn't believe it. Because I think you miscalculated. Nah, I'm joking. I didn't watch the VOD. I don't watch my own shit. We got Ishan Gray with a gifted sub-a-rody. Devil Bane says, I wish I could be here every stream, but sometimes I work nights. Same. Same, bro. I wish I could be here every stream. Woomy Star says, dude, I love Vizin's house tunes. Yeah, check out more at Shampoo. Record label music stuff. Cool, we got 23 in the raffle. And we're just about ready for... Wait, why is... Am I still running through APO? No. Oh, but I'm doing built-in ducking. Yeah, it's minus 6 dB. Wait, if I crank it up here, 1 sec. Oh, that doesn't change anything. What the heck? Interesting. Huh. Dude, I'm still discovering this, like, Rodecaster Duo. It's such a beast, though. Everything is so built in. It's crazy. Phantom power, everything. Effects, fucking processing. You can do the whole matrix of how you want to think, how you want things processed. You can, like, do parallel. Like, just fucking just crazy. So good. Smug Lyric, will you ever do a collab with Sullivan King? I've never talked to Sullivan King. I met him once in China with Slushy, but we never really talked. Oh, my music was too loud a bit. I remember I just took a picture with Sullivan King once because they were the Chinese promoters were taking like a, yeah, I think it was 2009, yeah, 2019 VAC, 2019, yeah, it was Wuhan. Yep, that was it. It was literally Wuhan in November of 2019. Question for Token Machine: can you please be brutally honest with my submission? Says Mattyism. Cool. If you want it, I mean, shit, you asked for it. Sounds good. God damn it. Fuck. Get out of here.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, this is a good one. Off-air FLP. Will your code also for gifters get more luck on the stream or just the subs? So, I don't know. I'm trying to keep it legal here. You know what I mean? Because we're, but I don't, yeah. I think subs will be the one. Although, probably like 85% of the subs here have been gifted. So I'm just saying. Maybe I should consider, oh, you mean like sub-gifters? Sorry, I misunderstood what you meant. Yeah, sub-gifters. I mean, crap. If Ishan or Red Devil have, like, you know, tracks they want to show. Damn, I mean, imagine if I did a multiplier of depending how many gifts you've given, and like based on that, that's how much luck you got. Well, Red Devil will be basically like every second track, and Ishan as well. Will I make a tear out Christmas song this year? Maybe. No, actually, not this year. This year we got someone else doing Christmas stuff. But I mixed it. And I mastered it. It's whatever. Good music, good shit. I don't know, 5 more minutes, folks. Chime didn't play this. Aw, good song. Okay, Xylo Killer with a fucking essay. Skip lines and sub gift chances. Let me read that. Make the stream be pay to win. That's what I mean. That's what I wanna avoid. Yeah. Reduces the chances of people who can sub no matter the tier, but can't gift. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want it to be too unfair. That's why I'm like, but I love the suggestions, folks. I love that you're actually coming forward, because you guys have got the experience. You guys know other streamers. I don't watch other streamers. I just watch myself. So I'm not familiar with the usual business. Chadworthy, any indie horror games on stream you're interested in? I've added a bunch to my Steam. A lot of them are on itch.io though, so like pretty obscure. But ever since my actual like indie horror streak during 2021 and 2022, there's been so many. It's absolutely crazy. Modus says, I have skipped line, but my feedback is first come, first server. So people who, sorry, I needed to. So people who would skip would be feedbacked anyway, just sooner. Gotcha. Okay. All right. 25 into submission. People who pay Modus can hang out with the waitress. Whoa. What's going on? Smuggler, question. How did Play become so popular? Did you expect people to love Play so much? Absolutely not. Especially for the drop. Like the main bass line on the drop. I felt like it's so underground that it's not even going to be like... I feel like maybe should have done a different bass line for the drop, because this one's just a little bit too like squelchy, too like metallic for the masses. But the track really popped off, so it was absolutely shocking. Like, look at that shit. Look at this. Look at this. You see that shit? It says to commemorate 12 million plays. It's wild. And this was 2022? I think there's more now. How many plays does Play have? How many people have played Play? Interesting. 21. Damn! Love to hear it. Love to see it. Respect.
10 billion.
I've played it a takillion times. Rocket League exposure, absolutely. Yeah, Rocket League and Beat Saber. Beat Saber was... Although, no, yeah, Rocket League might have been the main one. Beat Saber happened later. I can't remember when exactly. 2018 or 2019? 2019. 2019 was when the track came out, but I think the Beat Saber thing happened like the year after that or something. Or maybe half a year later, like August. But whew, yeah, the Beat Saber stuff was crazy. Go to tune playing a top 3 at least. Yes, I agree. Cool. We got 26 in a raffle. Danichi237. Yo, how are you? Let's go gambling. It's Christy. I have so much nostalgia for Epic. Love that song. Well, as a matter of fact, Rocket Start Music, who might be in the chat right now, is working on a remix for it. And I don't know if you guys remember what I said about regarding remixes in general. I'm gonna host like a little bit of a contest probably or something. That will be like Twitch bound, Twitch internal, or stream bound rather. And I would love to play a bunch of your guys' clips of my stuff out to the masses. Pyro Viking. Been enjoying watching your last few streams, getting lots of good production tips. Appreciate you. Thank you, Viking. Pyro rather. Yeah. What other genres of music are you a big fan of? Melodic house. Why? Melodic house, like chill house. I like synthwave. I listen to a lot of synthwave. A lot of like, also, depending on what I'm doing, if I'm vibe coding, I usually go for PSX, Fruitiger Arrow, jungle. Like old school PSX jungle. A bunch of ambient. A bunch of like space ambient. Love it. Damn, lots of wrong answers. Okay, how about dubstep? Damn it. How about rock music? Okay. All right. Fuck. Jesus. All right, I get it. You guys don't like rock? What the fuck? How many tokens? Exactly, dude. How many tokens do you guys have? Literally, list the amount of tokens that you have right now. Chat, come on! Oh, what the f? Oh, what the f? You f***ing kidding me? What? Nah, these can't be real. I don't believe it. I don't believe any of you. Electric Tune says, sorry that I included that play vocal in the... Oh, that's fine. Dude, I love it. Fine. Don't have to apologize for that. Ah, dude. Oh, dude, that took me by surprise. What the fuck? That's messed up. Okay, you guys are... Okay. Which means I can probably bump up the prices, huh? You guys said the numbers. Looks like some inflation might be in order. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is close the submissions. Or actually, last 30 seconds. If you are a music producer, go to tokyomachine.live and submit your song over there with your Twitch account. And if you don't, then you will just watch the stream and listen to other people's music. I'm really good at like talking and like logic in general. Nonetheless, I think it's time for all right. Headphones. One, two, test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Test. Okay, boom. There you go. Whoa! Test. Great. Ah, it's so weird about APO. It's such a different sound. Yoy. Wow, that was a girthy one. Give me some yoys in the chat. Why is filthy a blocked word? What the f? What the filth? One, two,
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Modus! The final frontier from Modus. A year ago? Bruh. Whoa, oh shit, that's deep. Ooh. That's a deep bass.
I like it.
Oh shit, that's beautiful. Wait, I'm gonna shut up now, let's listen. Yes, submissions are closed. I remember this time. I'm pretty good at this. Damn, this is great. 6 minutes? I don't mind it. Wow. Oh shit. Woo. Let's go. I get it. 6/8. 6/4. Holy shit! Dude! What a start, huh? Whoa. Meet Modus. The one and only. Oh. Freaky. Oh, the Lydian. Phew. My God, dude. How much time did you spend on this? Like, realistically. With breaks. Since you started. Because... a year. Modus spent a year on this. Dude. Like... it's phenomenal. It's so versatile. Like, it's just... yeah, okay. Over a year since you first submitted the first version. Wow. Wow. This is nuts. You're probably going to have to make the link private now because it's public. I should obfuscate this shit somehow. Wow. Do I have to say anything about this chat? Do I have to even, like, do I even have to, like, I can't, like, let me, okay. Just for good measure, right? I'm still gonna... oh my God, dude. I'm literally like... A little bit of low end would be useful, like a like lots of just like a 50 hertz there, like a rumble. I think it's missing a little bit. Yeah, it lacks a little bit low end there on the impact, but that's about it. This little thing here. This little glide. So cool. So cinematic. Wait, was that out of key? Did you do a little... ooh, wow. Dude, I can't, dude. I have to stop, dude. I have to stop. This is crazy. Yeah. No, man. No. Nah, bro. More sidechain. Stop it, Xylo. Jesus Christ. Dude. We got Aerials by Ice Core with S-Cab.
Player number 1.
Ah, shit. Wait, how did it go?
fuck was that? It's a new style.
What a roller coaster, dude. This is sick.
HP 250, final bearing is 230. 07, approaching 4 miles, slightly left of correcting. 11, final approach speed now.
Swissair 127, Heavy Boston, sir. Good afternoon. Just verify you have the Norwich 2 arrivals, Boston. Roger.
Center is Swissair 127.
Swissair 127, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I don't know what it was, but it jumped over to like a couple of hundred feet. I don't know if it was a rocket or whatever, but it could be flat opposite direction.
The opposite direction?
Yes, sir. And the time was 2100.
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir. 96 Boston, 718, flight 180.
180, yes, sir.
Is that all you got?
Christ. And this is private. This is from 2 months ago. That's not released yet, it seems. I do have some shit to say here.
Ah, shit. Wait, how did it go?
The transients. I think the transients are a bit too zappy. As cool as it is in this particular genre, or a sub genre of this genre, a little bit too zappy. Just a little zappy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm just used to these like more organic. Maybe this is a biased opinion at this point. I'm talking about drum transients here, of course. Disperser core, kinda, yeah. Was that bit speak here? It kind of had a lot of low end. Oh, maybe not. I feel like this could enter a bit better. This first impact could enter just a bit more heavy. What if you cut out like a 1/32 of the last bit of the vocal right before the kick? So there's a tiny little, like a 30-second of a bar pause. Yeah, the crash. That's true. The crash. The crash needs to be there. It's kind of non-existent. Yeah, you're right. Oh, thanks, SoundCloud, dude. You're so useful.
Fuck was that?
It's just such an adventure, dude. Like, giving feedback on something so convoluted is gonna be tough. But luckily, there's not much feedback to be given. Oh, that low end on that impact here. I kind of miss more of it here.
That.
Yeah, this rumble in the back, like 40, 50 hertz here. Denichi, why does Sango keep doing that shit? Yeah, I know, dude. I keep getting reconnected to the chat room. I keep getting disconnected from the chat for some reason.
It's a new style.
Oh, this fucks so hard.
Style.
Especially this like the pump that's like in the offbeat here. The little like sub swoop right before the next snare. Right before the next kick, rather. Jesus Christ, dude. I feel like you should be reusing the snare more. This one, the slappy one. This one, I want to hear it all across till the end. But you're swapping to this like clappy one. Thank you. Yeah, some of these are a bit loud. Some of the there was like a little fucking. Oh, this one. That was a bit loud. A little bit, just a little bit of volume balancing, a little bit of gain staging there. It's like, dude, it's so cool. Again, I noticed a lot of you guys don't like rumble on breakdowns like this on an impact. Like it's just, yeah, you have the swoop that reverses right before the impact, but then there's like no low end on the impact itself. Like there is, but it could be more. It was similar with Modus actually.
HP 257. The opposite direction.
Like especially if it distorts, especially if it starts like clipping, that would be dope. For a track like this. These transients are so bright, my god. Oh, dude. I kind of want to just like throw an EQ right before the clipper, right before the limiter, and just like cut everything above 16K.
Is that all you got?
That's so funny. Yeah, this is fucking sick. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. It's insane. Maybe the transients are a bit too bright and zappy. Disperser core, someone said. Maybe some volume balancing, gain staging needed for some of the filler glitches. They come in a bit loud sometimes. But other than that, love it. Love it. Wow, what a day. What a day. Thus far. We got Wanderer by Ganymede. Let's check it out. IDM, okay. Notice the difference in brightness in the transients and overall high level compared to the previous one. Love that bass line. So rumbly, so gritty. A little low fidelity, glitcheronis, little digitalis there. Dude, I mean, I want to talk about the brightness here because like certain transients could use some of the brightness from the previous track from like the brightness of the transient of this snare in particular, for instance, was a bit too dim. Just a little bit, like a little bit more bright. Oof. Again, needs more low end in the rumble here. It's like around 80, 70 hertz, but it should be like 30, 40. My God, so much attention to detail here too. What is going on today? What is going on today? Like every single song thus far, it doesn't need any feedback. You guys are just showing off. Oh. Yeah, this snare could be brighter. That's about it. Thanks SoundCloud. Yeah, this clap too. More bright. Yep. Wow. Yeah, practically every snare apart from this one needs some brightness. Yeah, love the low fidelity stuff, man. And the intro, let me listen again. Oh, so cozy, man. So goddamn cozy. Heavily Cohen sound inspired. This is awesome, man. You know what could do? Tiny little edit here. Because there's a pause and then the down down the two impacts, the quick ones, the 16s start. You could start with a high pass one instead of bring them in on the full spread. I don't know, just a tiny little edit. I just want to sound smart. I have to say something. Snares need brightness, most of them. Transients, at least. So goddamn nuts. This is going places. Keep sending more. And yeah, reset the link if it's private. Everybody should. I should obfuscate. I got 2 main tasks to do for the next SoundCloud feedback stream. I need to make sure that the links are obfuscated and the subs are appreciated. Wow, legit. This is phenomenal. Add a black bar on OBS. Yeah, pretty much. But then I have to constantly turn it off and on again if it's you know, it's just, you know, I have a feeling I could do a better job here regarding obfuscating the links. Anyway. Whip. Still lots to do, but good idea. I think by Bishop official. Let's check it out. I mean, they can read the link on stream, so you might want to reset it. What's happening? Oh. Okay, the build-up is whip for sure. Whoa. Very interesting progression regarding the melodies and stuff. What? Is this the drop or? Okay, it wasn't. That's the build up, and it's gonna crescendo on the drop there. Right. Okay. Okay. Damn. In the intro, I was like, okay, so we are in A. Which Makes sense because the artwork should tell you what key we're in. But now what's going on here? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that fucking A sharp there. Extremely confusing, dude. It's so confusing. Like, wait, hold up. I'm gonna count here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what the fuck, 7, 8, and okay, it actually is in sequence, which is fucking nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this was 8 bars of a intro, 8 bars of a beat groove, 8 bars of a buildup, technically, but it didn't sound it even a little bit. I need that D. Shit. Out of context. I want to hear that shit, dude. This is nice and full, actually. This is a very nice and full spectrum. You might want to even throw in some room reverb in there just sometimes, but like still control it with the sidechain. I'm not a fan of the minor on top of a major chord. I wouldn't do that note. And same here. It was a similar situation earlier. Yeah. The thing is about the counting, the segments and the sequences are kind of off, and it's very off-putting, especially in the second 8, like in the bar 9 to 16. It's very confusing. Like, what even is going on with this music? With the melody here. Why are you adding a third, like a syncopated entry for bar 3 here? Don't do that. Just don't do it. Just simplify it, man. Just fucking simplify it, please. I wouldn't glide it up like that. Just keep it on that note. Keep it on the. Just keep it on the F sharp. Don't glide it up to the G. Don't do it. I'm not a fan of that. Also, this lead just requires a little bit more oomph. You can saturate it's got too much on the high end and not enough on the like mids. Also, the bass line that you got there in the groove, it's cool. It's a nice little show, right? But we might need a little bit more melodics, unless you want to keep it this minimal. Then it's fine. But in that case, we really need some sub, and it needs to be nice and thumpy. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. This is cool. What I'm thinking of, though, is your hi-hat is just a little bit kind of blending in with everything else. Not really the offbeat hi-hat that This could use like a more of a shaker kind of hi-hat, which you can totally get from the Token Machine sample pack out now on Splice. Yeah, not a fan of these. Cool. Very loud entry on the chiptune sequence here. Just out of nowhere. And also, since you're ending the drop, you might want to do a little low end rumble there, which is kind of a theme of this stream. Therefore, so far, it's a profuse kind of theme this stream. I would love to hear this more developed, like 8 bars more of this, just like do some sort of crazy melodic combinations here, like a weird kind of progression, like a different take on the drop itself. Like just do something cool with this chip here. You're just kind of ending it. Now this kind of fucks, if I'm honest. And again, sub needs to be louder. You got these like bam, bam on the second drop, the very beginning of the second drop, second bar. Sorry. Damn. These you got these like 2 little impacts here. Bam, bam. I don't know if I want to tell you to keep the release on these. I would kind of make them more dry. Like the release is a bit like brah, brah. It just kind of rings out. Try without the release. Try like 10 milliseconds release. Yeah, kind of like you do here. See? Like the choppy ones. Whereas before you got these like kind of, you know, long release on the... I would need to like look into all of this to like give you precise info on what to change, what to kind of fix. But like in general, this is okay. Like this could actually be played in a club, probably. I love this, and I like that you don't do anything silly like, I don't know, switching to half step or something. You just keep going on with the 4 on the floor. It's really good, actually. It's a cool little call response here. Obviously, I do want to say that the response should be a bit more like stereo, just a little bit, but no, not really. Maybe just saturate it a bit. Or what you could do is throw in like 5% mix of like a chorus on it and then saturate it so that it brings out some of the mids, some of the side info. Also, yeah, make sure your sub is always parallel. Like if these bass impacts, if the Bit Crushed bass impacts don't have any release, don't have the sub also, don't make the sub also have any release to go parallel with it. So control the sub release and control the support bass release in the same exact fashion. Which in your case, I think you're doing pretty well here. Yeah, kind of weird without the rumble somewhere, just to end like a... Yeah, very confusing on the key here, like the transposition. Man, so confusing. Simplify. Man, repetition is better than a massive, just extremely convoluted progression that nobody will be able to hum. You know what I mean? All of a sudden we're in C? What? No, never mind. Still in D, but like the little changes you do are extremely weird. And which is crazy because each one of these chords is correct. These are good chords. They just don't all have to be in one song. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and a beat like this, just out of nowhere, without a sub, that's kind of just supposed to bring you in, like act as a bridge to the build-up that happens at the end. Don't have it. Don't have this beat here. It's not a drop, and it's not an intro groove. It's something in between, and it's just kind of half-assing it. Literally go from this. Oh, thanks so much, SoundCloud. That's so good. And then go straight to here. To this build-up that you're gonna obviously develop. But other than that, pretty cool. Everything I said on stream, way too much to just write down now, and I'm super thirsty and just, I don't know, my glasses are kind of foggy and... But good shit. Oh!
KJ Saga.
Crazy! DJ Transponder remix by DJ Transponder. Ow. Jesus. Oh, this is really nice. Woo! I love the progression here. Coalmine says, I want to hear the original. You don't know the original? I'm joking. I don't know the original either. Let's check it out, actually. Sokka. Crazy. VIP version. Okay.
Don't you just fine, 'cause I'm on your mind.
That's a completely different key, isn't it?
Call me crazy one more time.
Where's that? Where's that vocal in the original? This is the original.
More time.
Oh, there we go.
Call me crazy one more time.
Okay, and we got...
Call me crazy one more time.
What is going on? Rearranged in Ace Studio. Did you fuck around with the vocal actual notes in Melodyne or something? Because they're like... It's like a completely different song, dude. What the fuck? I didn't deserve that bonk, okay? I'm just as confused as you are.
I will be just fine.
Oh my god, this is such a vibe. You redone everything. Can you define redone the vocal? What did you do to the vocal exactly?
I will be just fine.
Is it AI?
'Cause I'm on your mind. Don't you understand?
Where is that vocal? Don't you understand? I know it's a different key. I'm gonna look for it though.
When I cross the line, easy.
That's a completely different vocal, dude.
You understand.
That's a completely different vocal. Ace is like Vocaloid. It's a little more AI based, though. I instructed a bit. Oh, I see. I don't know what the Ace is. I've never heard of that.
I give my right
Interesting. I kind of want to look into Ace.
hand just to be with you.
See what a beautiful track this is. What the fuck?
Just to be with you. Give up everything.
Oh, KJ heard it. Legit. Respect.
Say no, no. No, no.
Oh my god, I can finally give some feedback. Basically, you draw notes and write lyrics and change the singer and add like that's crazy.
Call me crazy one more time.
I didn't call you crazy. I was talking about the Ace thing.
When it's my design, I can make you mine. Call me crazy one more time.
You gotta be nice to AI these days.
I will be your sign.
Damn.
I'll be on your mind.
What a vibe, dude.
Don't you understand? I'd give my right hand just to be with you.
Yeah. So Danichi237. Let's read this out loud. That's kind of nuts. Someone said AI based and I instantly rolled my eyes. I gotta read a bit into this. It's the kind of prejudice that I hate that people have about AI. When it's supplemental, it's so useful. It's literally like, what's the difference of going to Splice? The only difference between generating a little like a percussion loop with AI versus going to Splice is, oh, you're not gonna give the 3 pennies to the person who made it. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're as a whole, as a bass music community, we need to kind of lean into being more comfortable with doing a bit more AI generation on the side from time to time. Just saying.
Give up everything. Would you do the same? No, no.
Danichi says, well, don't hate me, Toby. I gave you $5 to use this emote. Yoey. Okay. Thank you. Like, I don't want to say if you can't beat it, join it. But if you can't beat it, join it. Oh, that was so cool. Dude, this is awesome. Asian Gray says, oh, and everything AI is actually just denoiser acting in front. Right, yeah. Just sculpting shit out of noise. That's true. Yeah, if I'm perfectly honest, I hear a lot of artifacts here that are kind of consistent with tools like Suno. god, these ARPs here. And the ARPs on top of the chord progression and the bass progression here in this particular moment, they give me such chills. Oh my god, that's so good. I'm not a fan of this hi-hat. Yeah, that's right. AI is like, I used to compare it to like, if you like soup, then you're gonna hate AI, because AI is like every single soup ever made, like potato soup, onion soup, tomato, every single soup just into one massive pot, and then just like that's the noise that it's all based on. You know what I mean? Like it's just a mix of everything, and it's just trying to predict the next best thing out of the noise that is delivered. But in certain cases, it delivers really fucking great stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys know about Suno Studio, which is the new tool that literally is like becoming like a DAW within Suno, but it's like $30 a month, and you can just like, you can literally like plop in a loop, like a instrumental loop, and it will like literally generate whatever you want on top of it. And it's like, man, are we musicians anymore? Are we producing still? Or is this like, I like this, I thought of it, and now I'm gonna use it in my song? Like, we have to be fucking careful here still as professionals, but at the same time, we don't want to be left behind to a degree where it's just like, okay, as long as I use it supplementally, as long as it's still me making the music, as long as it's still my style that's prevalent in the whole thing, then it's okay. Zalakilo says, I don't like AI for vocals and artwork and music videos and the whole things. Those are trained on other words. That's true. Yeah. Obviously, the ethics is something we all have to consider in all of this, but it's like, for supplemental stuff, like I'm saying, for tiny little loop in the background somewhere, like, you know, that's how I would use it if I were to do AI stuff, which, I don't know, I'm fucking tempted. This synth was a bit loud. Yeah, and your sidechain is inconsistent, but okay, we're gonna get through. So AI has a long way to go for sure. What I think it's useful for is coding. What I think it's useful for is summarizing. What I think it's good for is a little bit of legal advice maybe, but like not when you want to do extremely like life-changing decisions based on just AI's input. Like you don't want to do that. But like it's useful for just like supplementing your life. Don't replace your life with AI for sure, because it's still not there. AI is still ridiculously stupid. Like the hallucinations that it has on every single model that you can, like today, I was doing something with GPT 5.1, and I asked the exact same prompt for like Claude Anthropic, because I gotta you know, because I'm vibe coding with Claude Code. The result I got from Claude Code was miles ahead compared to GPT. I asked for an output of multiple PNG images with transparent background. GPT couldn't even handle that shit. Like it didn't even know what the fuck to do. 3D music, or Eddie, I guess. AI will never catch up to the innovation of true art because it's always just trained on what's exactly. That's what I think too. AI will never be the trendsetter. It's always the human that makes the soup out of which AI eats, basically. That's how I think about it. This is fucking such a great progression on this whole track. Damn. It's just, I do hear the artifacts here, even for this like this percussion in the background, like it's very consistent with Suno. I might be tripping, but like it's just, I hear especially for Suno V3.5, V4, that was like a lot of artifacts like this, just kind of inconsistent. 3D, okay, cool, gotcha. Kilo Eve, I thought that too, but with the tools that you have now, with sub agents, with being able to utilize markdown files to like basically you can literally like deploy an entire team of developers for you. You can have the UI, UX, you can have the backend, front end engineer, and these are all just sub agents with pre-made instructions for each one of them that your agent will talk to and report back to you. Like stuff like that is so useful, and everything can be documented. Everything is literally in a spreadsheet afterwards. You get a result with an MD file. You can't really go wrong with that. Like I think vibe coding saves so much freaking time on coding. It's incredible. Like I mean, you can literally ask GPT, even as stupid as it is, to make a snake game for you, and it will do it in what, 45 seconds, 50, 2 minutes, 1 minute. I can't remember. Like you can't code that fast as a human. You know what I mean? And you have a snake game. You will learn to reverse engineer it because Quad Code leaves a lot of comments in, just so you understand what's being made. And yeah, I could go on, man. This is a music stream, though. Maybe I should do, maybe instead of feedback, we should have like a day off where we could just do some vibe coding to see what we can come up with. Yeah, sidechain. We're just inconsistent when it comes to sidechain here. The angry sweaty boy. Is there a skip queue? Could you explain what you mean by that question? You actually want to withdraw your track from the queue? Is that what you mean? Oh, that's what you mean. No.
When I cross the line, I give my right hand.
That's the thing. This track sounds extremely compressed here already. It's being limited, but we are literally just sitting at -7 LUFS, which is not loud enough for a track like. I mean, -5, -5.5, I'd be happy with, but this only tells me that you've got limiting because there's not enough headroom, and you've just kind of pushed everything into one limiter, and it's just kind of fighting for attention. Each one element.
Just to be with you.
There's a lot of noise. Just like there's too many elements here, I think, or maybe not too many, but just like certain one of them need to be like a certain amount of them need to be EQ'd, high passed for sure. I hear a lot of low end in certain pads that shouldn't necessarily have low end because you have a sub. But yeah, man, these hi-hats, it's like dead giveaway that this is AI. So many artifacts on them. If you say it's not AI, I won't believe you.
Give up everything.
This vocal comes in very loud, very strong, and just kind of overpowers even the kick drum here.
Give up everything.
I couldn't hear the transients when the vocal came in with that white noise whoop.
Give up everything.
Just a lot of limiting here. I would love for you to go back to the project, turn off the limiter entirely, see how much headroom you got. If you got not enough, turn everything down by like 6 dB and then start mixing again.
Would you do the same? No.
Yeah, Sondix, I was confused too, but apparently you can do something where you kind of give it lyrics and give it a MIDI melody. It's called Ace. Or you can just like kind of have it create more of a cover rather than a remix using the lyrics and the vocals that it has as original.
No.
I've never heard of Ace. I know of Suno Studio for sure. I love these progressions, but man, yeah, it's messy. There's a lot of artifacts with the AI you incorporate in the whole thing. Yeah, you can hear the hat just goes crazy wide here, and it's got these like ringing frequencies that are very consistent with Suno. And there's this noise in the background here, like a just a wall of sound. You might want to start controlling that shit. This synth is something I finally might be able to give some feedback on. That's so inconsistent. Like, is this synth also AI or is this a VST? Because it's just doing whatever it wants. It's kind of just like oscillating around 3 notes, but it's not necessarily playing them in an order. Sometimes they overlap. Sometimes the velocity is just off the chart, and sometimes it isn't. This is a VST? Damn. It's very bizarre. Which kind of makes me think that there's so many elements underneath it getting pushed into the limiter together with it that it just struggles, man. It just struggles to breathe, the synth. There's a lot of low end in these like pads. There's like a shimmer here somewhere in the background, and it's just a ton of low end in it. The synth just disappeared for a while, and then it comes back. I think it's a little bit too abstract for what it's trying to be. Surge XT, I thought it was right on it. Okay, Surge.
Call me crazy one more time.
It feels like we're listening to a 128 kbps track.
When it's my design.
Like 96 kbps. Yeah. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here off air too, which, yeah, is usually maybe caused by the amount of signal that's being pushed into the limiter on the master. Certain things keep fading away just because there's this new synth coming in. So all of a sudden, the transit of the kick, the transit of the clap, just gone, or a vocal comes in, covers everything up with like, just a lot of limiting. Get rid of the limiter. Turn everything down by 6 dB, 8, who knows. Make sure the kick is always consistent, the clap is always audible. If you really want the vocal to punch through, use something like Track Spacer and select specific frequencies during which that vocal punches through, whatever the female vocal is. High pass a lot of the elements, like the shimmer, the pad that goes on throughout the drop. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like, yeah, it's definitely too high for the master. Yeah, it's definitely too high. I put Codec 2 on a mess. Yeah. But dude. Fail Sand Music. Welcome to the chat for the first time. I need to call you guys out for that, for saying something in the chat for the first time. Nice. I appreciate you. But dude, I'm just gonna say it. The progression was so pretty. It gave me chills like 3 times throughout the track. The progression, which isn't in the original, by the way, was awesome. The syncopated chord and lead prog is awesome. Like, just chills. I'd love to hear a cleaner, non-96 kbps version of this, because this sounded squished. This sounded like low fidelity, but very good. Very good. What's this big essay from Xylokill? Can someone summarize it? Too long, didn't read. Wait, did we? Did we what? Okay, we already decided no on that. Okay, what did we decide no on? Asian Gray. Let's go back to that. Let's familiarize myself with what you guys are talking about. Unless someone can fucking tell me. Pay for skip bad. Oh, of course. No, screw that. I didn't initially when the chatter asked that, I was like, wait, do you mean you want to withdraw your track? No. Yeah, that glitched. Street off-air remix. Oh, it's a Nightmare track originally. Another remix. You know what? Let's listen to the original first. Let's plug in the original Street. I don't even know what it sounds like. Unless I do, I just don't know the title. You guys get that sometimes? Like, you know a track and you've heard it a million times, but you didn't know it was called that. And someone finally, oh, you know that track by Habita Hey, and then it's Habita Boo Boo? And I'm like, no, I don't know that fucking track. And then they play it to you all. Oh yeah, I heard it on the radio for like 7 years. You just didn't know the title. Anyway, Street by Nightmare. Listen to the original. YOLO Tiger with a first time chat. Welcome. Okay, I want to skip. I don't want to get muted. This is the risk that I'm taking right now, folks. Like if this is an uncleared track for stream, I'm f***ed. Damn, I would give some feedback on this. Okay, this is a track. That was a track from 10 years ago, though. So that. Now the remix. Looks like a good sausage. Promising. Outro. Important. Good. Damn. Love the little ARP here. This is what I wanted to note. Reminds me of something. Reminds me of there's a game that does that. Clap could be louder. Like, yeah, it serves its purpose as a clap, but like it's like playing this clap to a crowd, they wouldn't know to do this. They wouldn't know to do that. It's just, to them, it's just like white noise, kind of white noise impact. Needs to be more. 800 hertz, 1000. This vocal, or whatever, this part right before the drop had this like high frequency ringing. Like super high frequency, like ultrasound. What causes that? Can you look at the, like, let me look at the EQ actually. Yeah, right there. You see that spike over there? Damn. Ah, yeah. What frequency was that? Let me play it again. 15.5 15.4%. God damn, dude. 15.4K hertz is where that weird Sam Fisher activate your night vision goggles sound kind of activates. I got no feedback here. This is great. This is sick. Nice bright snare. Normally I would, for drum bass like this, I would expect dimmer snares, but yeah, I like a bright snare here. It's so much fun. It's so much fun, and you can tell you're having fun with this, with the way you're progressing on the impacts of the bass stabs here. You're just doing like bah, 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 bah. Like it's different each time, or is it? Let me check it out. It'd be kind of cool to like switch it up, like just do some syncopated shit. That'd be fun. But maybe after like an 8-bar sequence, not too soon into the drop. Yeah, the reverb on it, the reverb on the Reese, it does have those low frequencies, but I'm not sure if it needs those such low frequencies. Although, yeah, why not? These like the strings are a bit. They're a bit dry. It would be cool to do those strings an octave higher, like with like more pizzicato like, so more snappy, and a little bit more reverb. Yeah, we could use something in the high register here for this part. Ginger Gruber says you should put a little. Sorry for pausing. Such an awesome fucking drop. Ginger Gruber says you should put a little check marker on submission for viewers to check if their song submission is a remix, and then when they hit the check mark, they can link the original song. I love this community so much, man. That's genius. I will absolutely do that. That's part number 3. What I was also considering doing, yeah, that's gonna be difficult to do here because this window is overlaying my entire freaking UI interface here. But I was gonna have, like, this is a track by Off Air, right? We're listening to it, and I was gonna have it here, and then Off Air, whatever he would say in chat, it would pop in like every message from Off Air, so I don't have to look in the chat. He would just be here, and it will be on stream, like popping up. But yeah, just a tiny little thing I thought about doing. Okay, so you have these like boom, 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 but then in the background, the little metallic pots and pans kind of plops. They're not really going together with it, are they? It's like they're doing a little, like an eighth later. Xylokill, one of the very useful things you don't have, surprisingly, shut up, is a place where people can give you a note about their submission instead of writing it in a SoundCloud description, hoping you can. Like in an interface, like you want me to vibe code it so that they can like, we can read a little message from the actual composer, from the actual producer, and be like, okay, this is a, just read the SoundCloud description. Huh. We could have that too. We could absolutely have that. I wonder how many people actually use it though. Yeah, exactly. The message would just be like random stuff all the time. But yeah, that's a cool idea too. Huh. Or if someone wants to submit a reaction, a recreation, they can submit a link to the original. Yeah, that's what Ginger said. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, a remix or a recreation, that's what you mean. Yeah, the one thing that I have to be really careful about is making sure that my stream doesn't get muted in the VOD. It's important, okay? You wouldn't understand. Zintrix 2012. Wait, how did you make the UI for Jackbot Trackbot? Or wait a minute, it's a different discussion for some. Absolutely is a different discussion. I'm serious. We should have a fucking another day just where we could just do like 4 sessions of vibe coding. I bet we have some actual coders in the chat right now. Anyone doing Next.js React stuff in the chat right now? Anyone? Any React developers? Very curious. What's funny is I don't know if he said that. Okay, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to out him. I do know of a producer who does React full time. I would, and you know all of you know him. I would write very heartfelt messages to you. So if you ever added that feature, please. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sonics. This is such a good track, dude. Today was, I think, today's stream so far is the stream with like the highest percentage of extremely high quality, practically polished, non-pun intended stuff. As I look at, what if next stream we just code and bring Jackbot Trackbot to perfection for the Saturday stream? You're tempting me, man. I really don't want it. I don't want my streams to become a coding fucking. You're tempting me because there's like so little like room for error for me to like, because I don't know coding. Like I just talk to AI. It would be fun though. It would be totally fun. What are you gonna do, huh? I'm not so sure about the snare here. It's a little ploppy. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. But, like, I'm not sure if it fits the rest of the drum set here. It's a little dry. I would add some fucking convolution to it. Like 30%. It's a 22% mix. Is trackpot even a word that's like trademark or something? Because fuck, I mean, whatever. I'm just thinking out loud here. Sonic says, seeing you give AI a mental breakdown. So, yeah, I don't treat AI very nice. If AI ever has like an uprising, I'm gonna be the first one dead. The slurs I call it sometimes, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Like I got barely any feedback on this. I'm trying to pinpoint something that I could talk about here, but like it's just so tough. It's a fucking really good song. Mattyism with a gifted Subbaroni. No, I mean Asian Gray with a gifted Subbaroni. To Mattyism. Mattism. Yeah, you're a sub now. Enjoy. Asian Gray with the Subbaroni clutch. Phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal track, dude. Fat not Matt. Null track. Tiny nitpicks. You know what's up. You're watching. I see you in chat. Love ya. XOXO. Dalit RT Dalit RT. Let's check out the next one. We got Vincent again. Let's check it out. Insanity by Phono Music. Interesting. Dubstep. See a DJ level 3. Oh. Oh, that's a build-up. Oh. Modus. Oh. Oh. Aha! That sounds like a continuation somewhere. Okay. This ARP. A little bit dry. I would low pass it. It doesn't need these transients here. It would be kind of cool for this ARP to just have the body. And then it comes in with the rest of the spectrum. Also, it's kind of weird because there's some shuffled elements here, like swung elements, but this particular ARP keeps going on straight 16s. So it's like, it adds to the organic nature to it, but it's just a little messy, a little bit messy. Yeah, that little there's a bunch, like I can't remember exactly where, but there's gonna be multiple events where there's a singular fucking element in the track that's like just ear piercing in the high frequency, like 15,000 hertz, like we kind of heard during the vocal pre-build in the previous track. And this is one of them. Listen to the left channel. Ow, that little hi-hat right here. This little chainmail fucking sound. And it keeps going. Ow. 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 Yeah, so that. This kick is very weak. This kick for an impact like this, it would maybe, it requires a lot of low end. And a lot of high end. It's kind of MIDI. Yeah, just not powerful. These chord stabs are just not powerful enough because of a weak kick, a lack of support bass Reese, and just very dry. Not dry, just not powerful enough. Like you need to crank up the low end, crank up like a support Reese, just like a simple saw wave to complement it. Because the sub is there, but apart from the sub and the super saw synth, I can't hear much else that will add, and you need like 2-3 more things. Yeah, I thought this is the drop, but no, this is just the build-up. Yeah, not a fan of these 4 drops. 4 bars of the build-up. It's just very confusing. Like the entire crowd, and again, I keep thinking through the prism of playing this out loud to people. People would just be fucking confused. And it would downplay the impact of the actual drop. Which is what it did to me here, too. Yeah, you need to simplify this, man. So, the first plop here, the plum. Something cuts off there, and I think it's, it could be anything that causes this, like, one kind of, like, low mid impact, like a plum. Just a little ending of a bass line, maybe, that you kind of, that the MIDI kind of just led through. Yep. Again, first, there's so much shit to talk about here. I wouldn't do an octave here on a sub. Beep-boo. I wouldn't do beep-boo. I would just do bram, just a normal root sub hit on the 8th. The snare becomes a bit too dim, especially compared to all the little glitchy elements you got on top. Yeah, brighten up the snare and dim those glitchy elements here. Yeah, man, that fucking like bird screech here. So bright, especially compared to the snare. Yeah, just balance out some high end here. Because the rest is fucking cool. The rest is pretty full. Fucking cool, man. Normally I would complain about the lack of hi-hat driving this whole thing, but like this kind of melodic, glitchy, chromatic dubstep just kind of works in this way where the first 8 bars can totally be like no hi-hats whatsoever, just a crash and some white noise and a kick and a snare. That's fine. As long as you bring it in later, just subtly, just a little bit, I'll be happy. snare needs to be like plus 2.5 dB. And this main lead, like minus 1.5 dB. Again, this bright freaking plug came in just now. What's up, Random? What's up, Random? Welcome. This is beautiful. Not a fan of these like bandpass filtered. Just kind of dry, just kind of out of place. It's like it sounds a bit antiquated. I wouldn't do that. As it is without it, it's pretty cool. Again, this kick just didn't have enough impact because you did a lot of noise right before it. And the kick didn't really have enough low end to drive the contrast that's supposed to be made by that, by just it existing. Like just not enough low end there. And also, it needs like a little white noise together with it, like a tss. It wasn't enough white noisy, wasn't enough crashy for that one impact. Yeah, these bright fucking elements here, so bright. It was a cool little sequence here. This little but it didn't really like add much as a response to this sequence, like to the groove itself, to the like 8-bar sequence. What could we do here? Just messy, just pretty messy. And it wasn't like, because of the amount of sidechain you got with every single kick, that bass line barely punched through. Normally, this is something I complain about. I usually complain about the opposite. Not enough sidechain, but like that bass was hidden every time a kick hit. Therefore, I would want you to reconsider doing this little response, bam, ba-dam, ba-dam, with these like drums going nuts. But it's interesting. Simplifying it would be better. Like honestly, the drop just kind of deserves some simplicity towards maybe this part. And again, that snare hit here. Nice snare, by the way, but like it's just not strong enough. It needs to be like plus 2.5 dB and like even more like 2.5 dB on the high end. Oh, that fucking impact here, dude. Oh, this one. Oh, ow. Yeah. Dog whistle. Perfect. Exactly. This snare just isn't very snary here. Just a little. Just not strong enough. You need to, dude, layer the sub with just a saw wave, like a distorted, amped saw wave with white noise together with it, and that together distorted. That rattle, that would be very useful here. I wouldn't do octaves here on the sub here. Boo-doo-boo-doo, boo-doo-boo-doo. That's very bizarre. No. We're doing We're doing fucking. That's okay to do that here, I guess. I wouldn't do so many octaves. That's a lot of octaves on a sub. The weird switch up on the kick here. I think I actually prefer this kick for this drop. No, I don't. Yeah, more low end for this whole thing. This is gonna fuck. This drop is gonna be really good. Why is it such a... F sharp shouldn't be such a... Yeah, you need something to saturate together. Wood and music. We have a first time chat. Hey, I know these two producers. Cool. Me too. Now I do. Beautiful. WP will tell you. Easy. Damn. Spectre, super raw whip from 2 years old. 2 years ago. What the f? 1 hour. Okay, I believe you. That was me. A lot of low end. That was awesome. Damn. Oh, it's my Barbody in the building. This intro was phenomenal. I loved this.
I just need to know what's on your mind. Tell me what you need. You can call my name, I'll be around. I can't hold back 'cause I need you here right now. Right now.
Who's singing this?
And if the sky falls down, I will keep you safe and sound.
Nobody says, sorry for not being here when you played my squirrel flip. I thought I took it out the queue, so I didn't play it when I wasn't here. I guess I forgot. Wah, wah, wah. It's okay. Why do you sound like that, though? Yeah. I'm not sure about this because it's a vocal, right? It's like some sibilance from the vocal. It's like a little chop you extracted. Ow! What the fuck? I wasn't ready for these glitches to be so loud here in this build-up. The glitches that pop in on top of the drum break. Ow, very loud. Yeah, just very loud. Why did you put these two sub notes here? Could have done without those two sub notes. And then we're switching. We're switching from F to D sharp, which is okay. It's fine to do a little switcheroo for the drop itself. But as opposed to the previous track where I didn't mind the lack of hi-hats for the beginning of the drop, here I would love some sort of tss, 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 tss. I feel like there's not enough in the low mids. There's a sub, and then there's the fucking power drill on top of it, but there's not much in between. Like a little 200, some 150, some 250. I mean, you get that from the you get that from the harmonics of the sub, but like not necessarily something that would fill it up as a saw wave. Maybe in that range. Maybe consider it. Hogs music. No, just hogs. Why the fuck did I just say music? Thank you. Oh. Yeah, you did. That's why I said hogs music. Huh. What do you know, huh? Brains. Am I right? You got it. So this gap here, I'm assuming that's not gonna be a gap in the future.
Cock.
some feedback on this drop. Yeah, that's the hi-hat that I needed in the first one. Man, it feels like there's more harmonics than the fundamental on a sub here. Am I wrong? Oh, now it was back. Yeah, dude. Like this one note here. That one was the one with the most low end throughout this whole drop. Whereas the sub that you got going on through the whole thing, it's got too many harmonics. Trim them down, bro. Yep. Ah, the little hi-hat got through. Remove it. So bright. And also in the build up here, I didn't necessarily feel like we need the clap. Yeah. Right here. I don't think we need the clap here. Yeah, not sure about that. You're bringing it back here. Ow. Yeah, the brightest goddamn part of the track, these glitches here. Yeah. Cut them at 15.4K, please. Nah, cut them at 14.8. Such a fucking strong drop, this one, man. Yo, Xylo, wait, so if there's like a star floating, you can jump to catch it in the Stream Fellas thing? That's so much fun, actually. Wow. Should I throw some stars? Dude, I got the power. I got the kind of vibe. I can actually fucking... I can throw some stars. You want some? You want some of this? Huh? Huh? I didn't push this. So it doesn't cover it. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of fun. All right. This is such a strong drop, this one. I'm just not sure about you swapping the kick, but not swapping the clap. What I was kind of thinking would be cool is instead of keeping this clap here, is do a little plop snare for it for the new kick. Blondes and coop and blondes and coop. Do one of these, you know what I mean? Vermilion with a first time chat. This drop goes nutty. Welcome to SoundCloud Token Machine thing. Yeah, this is sick. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't... Very strong. Honestly, I would love for you to begin with this drop. It's so strong. Yeah, this sounds more like a drop C. Drop 3. You know? Especially because you swap the key to a D sharp instead of F. Yeah, about that. That's about it. Fuck yeah, dude. Go with the third drop as the first, I think. Oh, and the hi-hat thing, and the other bit I said. XOXO. Let me be next. My life is yours, says Madism. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see. Who knows? Let's pull the lever, shall we? Jesus.
Hate core. Pressure.
Fuck. Yo. Oh. Ooh, I got high expectations for this, boys and girls. Okay. Overstaying is welcome here. Frequency shifts? Come on. What's going on? What's gonna happen? Holy fuck. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Make you feel a
The side chick. Yeah, me too, Modus. It's alright, it's different. Frequency shifter galore. Shut up. This little lick, it gave me so much so much anticipation. This little woo. this lick on the sub. So cool. And it's a frequency shifter fucking lick. Interesting. Very, very interesting style, dude. Hatecore with this kind of style, I feel like you could go places because I don't recall anything like this. It's just the frequency shifter use, like, yeah, like here especially, a little overplayed. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very confusing. Just extremely confusing. This part. We're talking about a BPM switch here, aren't we? Not even. Losing the rhythm right before the drop like this is a little off-putting. And there's a click here because you kind of switched from, you probably turn off like a frequency shifter here. The click. Make you feel this sidechain here just causing this gap randomly. That's so funny. This guy don't give a shit in the best way possible. Again, another sidechain trigger. Ugh, such a strong vibe, dude. This is very interesting. What's crazy is the track sounds so organic that it feels like there's not like a consistent machined BPM into like in this track. It feels like it's just winging it. But it's all up to grid. Yeah, the fake out thing, not a fan of it, for sure. Love this fucking sub lick. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Everybody now. Not so sure about the square here. The square sustain thing. Doesn't feel very gangsta to throw a square in there. This fucking bass fill. Bump it up, bump it down. It's the kind of music, like, you see these, like, Instagram transformation reels where it's just a guy that's, like, a nerd and just, like, you know, everybody's, like, pushing him, and then, like, however, they don't know that 4 years later I look like this, and it's, like, him just, like, flexing his steroid muscles. Like, in front of a mirror somewhere in the gym, like, on a pump. Yeah, Sigma male vibe, there we go. Sigma male beat. Like, funk used to be that, funk used to have that function, right? Like, heavy, like, distorted, low-end funk, slowed down to shit, like, deep-fried funk would be the one for, like, gym bros, This could be the next. Yeah, yeah. It still is. Pum 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 pum. Yeah, very, very fucking frequency shift, freaky. Yeah, I wanna get jacked and have this played in my Insta reel as I flex in front of a mirror. What the fuck? I'll allow it, dude. I'll allow it. The song that be available in Poland. Visor. What? The gar within made. Oh, the gar within made this for you. For a YouTuber named Gore. Oh, I see. That's what you mean. I'll replace vocals with his voice using AI. Okay, let's check it out. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, right. Never mind. I thought I didn't approve the previous one. It's a 6-minute track. Let's check it out. Wait, again, what did you say? I'll replace the, oh, these are lyrics. Cool. What was the thing? I'll replace vocals with his voice. I'll replace vocals with his voice using AI. Okay, so I shouldn't listen to the vocals then? We should just ignore it? He's gonna send me samples of him singing a song. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Whoa, dude. How much stuff is dequantized here? Oh my lord. Oh. Yeah, the vocal's too early. Or, yeah. I knew it. I knew it. I know your music so well at this point. Whoa. Someone's getting smooched here? It sounds like someone getting smooched. What the fuck? Nah, okay, it doesn't. That was just... It's just my brain. Guess I need a smooch. That was solid.
Eyes like coals, they twist and turn. Dreams collapse while heavens burn. From the dust, the dark begins. I become the core within. From the blood and fear, as the end draws near, let the purge begin. Unleash the Goro within.
Oh, that's cool as fuck. I love that.
Now I see the truth in flame. No one left to bear the name. All is void, all light grown thin. I am the Goro
Oh, no, no, no. No, don't do that. No, no. Why did you bring it up like that? That's so... Ah, and that little click there because you kind of cut off the clip. Swisha-de-comish. How are you making your screen shake? It's the music loud. It's very loud. No, it's a wait, what is it exactly? That's a great question. It's let me tell you what that is. Filters. This is it's called, it's one of the retro filters called Shake. It's a shader filter in Stream Effects. It's a plugin. It's pretty cool. It's whatever. I don't mind it. Let's go. Thank you, Swish. It's whatever. You know what? I think the most important thing about this track here is ignoring the vocal, because it's going to get replaced. And the main massive issue, I don't know how this went unnoticed, is that it was completely dequantized, completely offbeat during this entire intro sequence.
Beneath my skin, the cracks ignite.
And again, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of having the vocal do its own lead melody. Whoa, thank you for the follow. I'm not sure if it's good to have the vocal do its own lead melody in this whole section, and then underneath you got the lead with the bell. I mean, the bell playing the lead. That's completely different from the vocal melody. It's hard. Your brain struggles to focus on either. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm later supposed to remember what the vocal actually sang, I might accidentally, in my head, remember that it was the lead melody that the bell played. So it's kind of weird to have both at the same time. I would segment them. Yeah, because the background bell, the Halloween kind of thingy, it's kind of cool. You know, just might want to have it more organic because you have certain moments when it's like, dun, 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 and it's 2 hits right after another. And you can immediately tell it's the exact same hit. It's just a sample. Which, for a bell like this, it's not necessarily good. There's certain contact instruments that do this really well. One of them is Kinetic Metal that does this like really organic, really cool bell ensemble that you might use. And this Kinetic Metal used to be in the Complete library for years. I bet you can get it for cheap too. I think for your music, Kinetic Metal will be phenomenal for like bells and stuff like that. Right. The snare here, dude. Again, I'm ignoring the vocal being completely offbeat. The snare is okay. It could be better. It could be less flat. It's got that like scooped kind of frequency out of the mids. I would maybe bring in some of the 200 hertz on it. And some of the 1,800, or sorry, 800 to 1,000 hertz. Yeah, that snare is kind of just like timid. And yeah, what's going on with the vocal? Is that dude singing all of a sudden? Who sung that the last syllable there? Where did that come from? It's AI, right? See, so now you're playing the exact same melody that the bell played throughout the vocal sequence. I would just... Damn, what to do here? Because the bell is kind of cool. But you know what I'm thinking? Maybe the bell needs to wait its turn until the breakdown. When the drop is done, that's when you bring the bell to remind people of the lead melody, and then bring the vocal in. Maybe keep the bell for the last 8 bars of the vocal before the saws. But that's the thing, it would still overlap the vocals. It would still cause this like... Shit, what do I focus on here? You know what I mean? Whereas I want people to remember this bell melody as overcomplicated as it might be. It's a little overcomplicated. The EQ on these clock ticks is just very like too bright, but they're so, how to call this, dude? Yeah, there's a lot of high end in them. You might want to bring some mids and cut the high like even at around like 14.5 thousand. This build-up is already too long. Like, you're just starting a vocal here halfway through the build-up sequence. That snare in the background is also just very timid. body on those bells is very loud. The actual sine wave fundamental note of each one of those bells is very loud. Might wanna scoop that out with EQ. It's a fucking crazy drop. I'm still trying to pinpoint what could be done about the bells, because maybe they have just too much reverb after they're done. I'm confused. The bells happen every 4th bar, not every 2nd bar, correct? Bells happen all the way, right? But they disappear every 2nd bar, right? Because you got the response. The bells are the call, and then there's a response. Get covered by some. Oh, I see. Oh no, you don't want that. I thought you're doing like a call response thing where the bell starts, then there's a saw, and there's a bell, and there's a saw. That would be cool. Try that. Because yeah, the bells seem like selective. They sometimes vanish. And sometimes they just reappear randomly. Yeah, like a... Right, there is a saw, yeah. That's technically a saw, right? Yeah. It would be good to be like selective on this instead of just cramming everything at once. Especially the vocal and the bell at the same time. I wouldn't do that. It's a great breakdown here. This little impact here, so cinematic. The problem is, it doesn't end on the root note. It ends a semitone above the root note. And we are in... Yep.
Eyes like coals, they twist and turn. Dreams close.
Right. This also bothered me. You just kind of brought in a drop randomly throughout a buildup, didn't you? Don't. Get the shit out of here, dude.
From the blood and fear, as the end draws near, let the purge begin. Unleash the Goro within.
This is so cool. I love this little, like, dude, everybody's hands will be in the air for this, trust me. That Prida snare, a little bit out of place. That Prida snare that happens here, like... a little too stereo in the low end. Especially compared to all the other elements. Like, the other elements are very centered, and that one Prida... I mean, it's cool. It like separates the segments. It slices up the track, but the low end of it shouldn't be that stereo, I think. That one little Prida snare. Prida, P-R-Y-D-A. One of those like that end like a 8-bar sequence or a 4-bar sequence if you're Martin Garrix. I can't complain about this clap. It's kind of cool. It's slappy, it's washed, it's kind of cool. It has a bit of low end on it though. But it's fine, actually. This is so fucking cool, too. So gritty, and it takes you where? Speeds up, cool. And then that one kick, that one little ploppy little kick junior, kick light. It's the kick that forgot the subscription. This one little kickaroni here. The one that ends this like, boom. No. This is so goddamn sick. This drop is insane.
Now I see the truth in plain. No one left to bear the name. All is void, all I contain. I am the goal.
Yeah, and just don't like you do the high pass and then you bring back the low end of the kick here weirdly. No. And that click at the end. Yeah, dude, fucking yet another one. Yet another Bizers original. Well, not really. That's gonna be a remake. That's gonna be a. Well, it is. Yeah, it is. It is a original, right? Original. But the vocal's gonna be different, and I can't wait. You know what to fix. I'm not gonna write a whole goddamn comment. We got. Let's move on. Phelps. Lamb. Feeling so lost.
Damn, Silo, you made this?
What the fuck?
She was always sad. She was starting angry, but she knows. She put on headphones, listening to
What the fuck is happening? Oh. fuck is with that fill, dude? I'm sorry. Why? What the fuck is that Phil? Fucking go 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 go. Stop listening to that. Go 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 go. Just fucking out of nowhere. Not on grid. What the fuck is that, dude? What a journey. Yeah. Everything is perfect here for the first 30 seconds. Fucking church bell. Yeah, there's definitely some lost vibes there. I'm lost too. Like, shit. Yeah, the clip in here, of course. And what's with this fucking click on the left? Why is it there? What is it caused by? What are you looping there? The vocal doesn't get looped. The vocal is going through some crazy reverb chain. Oh no, the vocal does it. The vocal does it. It's getting re-triggered. Wait, wait. You're saying the whole track is being looped over and over in that part. I bounced the whole section. Which part? This part? Like you bounced the whole track and then you squished it like a bar. And then you put that in the song itself. Looped over and over in that part. Looped. The whole track is being looped. Oh, right before the weird sound design part. Very interesting, man. Yeah, that crackle here, it kills me, man. I hate you so much for doing this. I hate you so much for swapping the kick with the snare and the snare with the kick here, and right after this fucking cool little sound. Beep-boop. Why isn't there a kick here instead of a snare? Kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare. Please, kick, snare, kick, snare. Fuck you. I'm sorry. I should be more professional. I love this sound though. What is it from? Like, what even is it? I'm so curious what this is. What is that? I legit need an answer on this. Yeah, Modus. I have no clue. I found a sample in a FLP. All right. The low end here, dude. The rumble here. What the fuck? Fucking Phil, dude. At least make it in rhythm. At least make it quantized, please. And there's another fill that's completely out of place, and I love it. The snare is so quiet here, dude. And the bass is too loud, actually. The guitar, the bass guitar. And the guitar just kind of vanishes here. Just stops playing. Is that on purpose? Yeah, I guess it is. Like I think the weird fill is coming, not the one that it's just a different one. See that tom fill you had here left a shit ton of release in the low end that leaked onto the next bar. I'm never a fan of that. And in general, this kick here has a lot of just release in the low end. Okay, the weird fill is coming, I'm pretty sure. I can feel it. I can feel the fill. No, not this one. Let's count the bars again, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. My bad. That was on point. Don't swap the kick with the snare. God. Fucking damn it, dude. Okay, maybe this was the only fill. That pissed me off. That's true, Xylo kill. That's a good point. Wait, I didn't check the luffs anywhere. That's not even that loud. What the heck? -6? Huh. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, this high-pitched Reese here, it's an octave too high, isn't it? I kind of want... Oh, because you're doing a call response there. Okay. Boy, oh boy. What a journey. Play this at my next blank. You're welcome, folks. Malware ID by DJ Mills. No, J Mills and Zentrix. Let's check it out. Fuck. Oh, shit. My bad, guys. Sorry. Fuck. Okay, never mind.
Warning, warning. Malware detected. Commencing virus deletion protocol.
short and sweet. I know what to talk about. Let's.
Deletion protocol.
This is gonna be easy. Dry. Too dry. This bass. The support bass. And too loud. It needs some detuning. It needs some yeah, it needs to be more quiet. I'm not sure about this note. This saw has too much high end and not enough 1000 hertz. Not enough 5000 hertz. Look at this. Look at this scoop.
Your time is up.
Actually, you know what? It needs more in the 3K range, actually.
Your time is up.
Okay. Tell me what these impacts are. Tell me what the thought process was here. Pew, pew, pew. I feel like the main gun shot is a bit too mono. Hell, it's more mono than the sub bass here. That's a joke. Chow, chow, chow. It's very mono. It's like nothing but mono. Yeah. And then randomly, you got this like grinder going throughout the whole thing. Right? And then it just kind of disappears halfway through and then fades back in. The fade is weird. That's what I mean. It just kind of comes back. Like, the sustained grinder, whatever I call it, a grinder. What I would suggest is instead of fading it back in, do like enter on a snare. Do it on an offbeat. Glitch, 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 glitch snare. Like, and then back on a snare. Like, just silence for the first half a bar, and throughout that silence, just put like a bunch of glitches and just weird fucking frequencies. And then you don't have to fade that the grinder again, the sustain. Yeah, just very high frequency based zaps here again, which might maybe benefit more from like 3,000 to 5,000 hertz, maybe a little bit around 10 to 12. Not so much anything above 15,000. That's pretty harsh over there on the fucking stabs here. It's just too bright. Also, the kick. Never mind, it's fine. Like, yeah, these are the selection of synths here is like pretty dry and just kind of out the box, kind of vanilla, but it works because it's got this like raw vibe to it, this track. It's very simplistic, which works again. But these high notes, not so sure about these two high notes on the bass line. On the synth. And it just kind of disappears. It doesn't ring out. It's just cut off. Yep. It just shuts up. I'm not so sure about that. So yeah, consider maybe removing those two notes and just doing something else instead. TokyoBot says attack requires a valid target. No, the attack on these synths is pretty good. Oh wait, that's Cookie Machine stream for you, folks. I do the dad jokes. This snare that you had going on through the 8s here. It's my god, the resonance on it is crazy. Fucking yeah, unfiltered Reese is unfiltered, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It just needs to tame the high end and bring in some mids, high mids. My biggest issue is the snare here. It's just so ringy. And then when it finally stops, it's just a fucking ride bell on top of the kick.
Your time is up.
Yeah, very bright here, dude. Yeah, and I mean, apart from that, you got a pretty solid foundation for a drop there. I don't know if I would change anything about the... Wait, hold on. No, this is okay. Just, I mean, apart from all the stuff that I said. The high end and all that shit. Wait, clap. Yeah, it's all good. This is fucking, yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's a cool little ID from Zentrix or Zyte. No, it's Zentrix and DJ J Mills. Boy, oh boy. Thank you for joining me on this stream, chat. Thank you for all the gifters, all the subscribers, all the gifter subscribers and subscriber gifters. Fuck, dude, that's crazy. Shout out to every single person who watched my stream today. And I want you to know that I'll definitely 100% stream this Wednesday. 100%. I will 100% I'll stream this Wednesday. I am so sure of it. Ishan Gray with a gifted Subaroni to Zentrix. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. 100% this Wednesday, according to schedule, right? That's my schedule. Yeah, of course it's going to be this Wednesday. Drive safe.